From the moment I brought Duke home, he was more than just a pet. He was family. A giant but gentle Great Pyrenees, Duke spent his days lounging in the yard, guarding the house, and greeting neighbors with his wagging tail. He never barked excessively, never roamed off-leash, and never caused trouble. But according to the HOA, Duke was a problem. It started with a letter. The board claimed Duke was too large for the neighborhood and violated their vague pet policy. They demanded that I rehome him or face daily fines. The wording alone made my blood boil. Duke wasn't livestock, and he certainly wasn't a danger. He was a well-trained companion who happened to weigh more than the HOA president's poodle. I tried reasoning with them, pointing out that their own bylaws didn't specify size restrictions, only limits on dangerous breeds. But that didn't matter. They doubled down, sending warning after warning. Soon, the HOA president was standing in front of my house during her morning walks, snapping photos of Duke in the yard as if collecting evidence for some case. Neighbors started whispering. Some siding with the board, others quietly offering me support. The pressure was building, but I refused to give in. So I started documenting everything. Every letter, every fine, every photo of Duke happily chewing his toys in the grass. I researched state laws and discovered something the HOA apparently hadn't bothered to check. Homeowner associations in my state could not impose pet restrictions that exceeded city ordinances. And city ordinances had no size limits at all. With that knowledge, I hired an attorney and filed a complaint in court. What followed was weeks of tense silence. The HOA stopped sending letters but whispered about me constantly. It all came to a head on the day of the hearing. In a small courtroom, the HOA president confidently presented her case, claiming Duke was a nuisance and too big to be safe. My lawyer calmly presented the facts. Duke's clean record, the lack of violations, and the state law protecting my right to keep him. The judge barely hesitated. The ruling was clear. The HOA had overstepped its authority. Not only did they have to rescind every fine, but they were also ordered to cover my legal fees. The news spread like wildfire through the neighborhood. The president, once feared for her strict enforcement, now faced whispers of humiliation. Duke, blissfully unaware, continued lounging in the sun, tail wagging as always. In trying to ban my dog, the HOA had only managed to expose their own arrogance. And in the end, it wasn't just a victory for me. It was a victory for every pet owner in the community. Do like, subscribe for more interesting stories.